What is up, Titan Nation? This is Titans Rossi. Just wanted to release a quick video. Just got back, and it was a brutal game. I went to the game, sat in the 16-degree weather, just like 70,000 other people did. The crowd was amazing when Derrick Henry came out. It was just an incredible moment. I'll never forget it. Before we get into all this type of talk, I do want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support of this channel. It really has been amazing. I never thought I would get over 1,000 subs. Heck, I didn't think I'd get to 300 or 400 towards the end of the season. So big shout out to all of you out there. A special thank you to the Titan Upload Network and Titan Upload himself. And a thank you to Titan Anderson as well, who's been a massive supporter of my channel, my movement, and what we do on this channel. And a shout out to everybody else, too, who's putting in work for the Titans YouTube podcast nation. Tighten up to all of you out there. And, so let's get it going. Let's get into it. We'll roll the intro.
Oh, how y'all doing? This is Jalen Fight, aka the Mountain Mover. Make sure y'all follow my movement. But in the meantime, check us out. I need y'all to like and subscribe because this is Titans Rossi. Oh, let's go.
All right, so here we go. Let's get to the griping, complaining, and all that stuff. So, first off, I want to say it's been an amazing season. Mike Vrabel still deserves the Coach of the Year, considering all the injuries, all the stuff that he's had to go through with this team and everything. And I think he still does deserve Coach of the Year. Regardless of what happened against the Bengals, the guy has done great. And we have a lot of good years to come. We have a solid nucleus. We got AJ Brown. Derrick Henry still under contract. A lot of the guys on defense, of course, we're going to have to make some decisions with Brown and Evans and some other players as well. But for the most part, the nucleus is intact. Now, I want to get to the topic of this video. Ryan Tannehill just is not the answer. He's had a few years with us. This is his third playoff. And he just hasn't done anything in the playoffs. He's done really nothing. The games that we won back a couple years ago was because of Derrick Henry. Ryan Tannehill didn't throw for over 120 yards. He had the one game, I think it was against the Ravens, where he had the long bomb to Khalif Raymond. He had the long bomb to, well, not really a bomb, but it was a long pass to A.J. Brown this game, but A.J. Brown made an incredible catch on that. Most receivers are not going to make. Ryan Tannehill he's not it. He's just an average, a little bit above average. He'll get you 10 to 12 wins in a season. But once it comes playoff time, he just chokes. That whole stadium yesterday, and Diana Rossini released a tweet. That whole stadium yesterday, every time Tannehill would drop back, everybody just got super quiet and was like super tense because he just looked so off. He looked so nervous. He kept, just hesitating and stuff. And shout out to James Wheeler, Titans for Life, for helping me out with the ticket. Shout out to him. Sorry, I forgot you in the beginning of the video, but he kept telling me, he's like, look at Tannehill. Look how nervous he looks. I don't know if it was because of the cold weather or what it was, but he was just completely off. And if you remember, and Titan Upload brought this up, before the season in training camp, there was a lot made about how many interceptions he was throwing in training camp. And even I'm guilty of this, saying, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's just training camp. It's just practice. But yeah, it turned out being a big deal because he had maybe the worst year of his career. I'd have to go back and look at the numbers. Maybe not the worst, but close to it. And it's just time, The unfortunate thing is he's going to count over 50 million in dead cap space next year. I don't know. Maybe some of you cap gurus out there can kind of fill us in on the situation. But can we trade him? Russell Wilson, Rodgers, maybe even Deshaun Watson. If J-Rob really wants this team to be a Super Bowl contender and you want to do it now, Tannehill's not the answer. Todd Downing is not the answer. We've seen enough of Todd Downing. Granted, he didn't have his weapons all season, this and that, but at the same time, you're on a 3rd and 5. And Harry Douglas posted this, and a lot of people did too. Titan Anderson did as well. But you're on a 3rd and 5. You don't have Julio Jones in the game. He's been making plays all game. And you throw it into triple coverage with Nick Westbrook-Akina, who hasn't done anything the whole game. And you have Ferkser open right in front of you, literally right in front of you. Like, all he had to do was turn his head for a second and dump it out to Ferkser. You know what I mean? At least get a few yards, go into overtime, regroup. And, Vrabel, I understand Vrabel today, they did their little end of the season press conference. And this is what Vrabel had to say about Tannehill. And I understand, it's only a couple days after a brutal loss. You don't want to upset and all this, but I just think you're dead wrong, Vrabel. Here we go.
We have to be great around him, but he's shown signs of accuracy, of decision making, to the ability to extend plays and to scramble, and leadership. So those are all things that you look for in a quarterback, and Ryan showed us that. Unfortunately, we turned the ball over on Saturday.
So there you go. I mean, Vrabel's defending him. I kind of get it, right after the game and all that. But at the same time, it's just, I know I'm going to make some people mad, but it's time. If there's somehow we can move on from Tannehill, but at the same time, if you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to have an answer now. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could go and draft, move up in the draft, possibly get somebody, but that's for the future. You know what I mean? If you want to win now, you're going to have to make a big move, just like you did with Julio, just like you did with Bud Dupree. So the ball's in your court, J-Rob. The ball's in your court. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Tune in tomorrow night, Ken Moore's channel. I'm going to be live with Ken Moore on his channel. We're going to do a live show Wednesday, Thursday night, probably. All you guys can join in, share your frustrations, your thoughts, your opinions on the whole situation. But please tune in to Ken Moore's show tomorrow. Like I said, shout out to everybody who's putting work out there. And it's been an amazing season. And I really appreciate all you guys, all the friends that I made. It's been a really cool experience. And we're going to keep rolling. We're going to have all the videos of the rumors and who we might possibly could get in the offseason and draft. And we're not going to stop. You know what I mean? We're going to be releasing a video every week, regardless. If we got nothing to talk about, at least we can come together, shoot the crap, and just talk Titans. I'm down to talk Titans any day of the week with any of you. Follow me on Twitter. Make sure you tighten up that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't, and tighten up. Let's go. We're still a good team. We still got next season. Let's keep it rolling. See y'all later.